Hello everybody, Sylvie Close here, and today I would like to go on a little bit of an unscripted rant in regards to an experience I had in Mecha BREAK and my future in regards to content creation and stuff about it. Long story short, I've come to the decision on Saturday that I don't really have any intention of streaming Mecha BREAK again until the Break Edition or until something interesting happens in between then. It's kind of because of like a few different reasons that just kind of cascaded into a train of thoughts that just made me think about a lot of things throughout the weekend. Honestly, for a while, I was kind of like losing a little bit of motivation to keep streaming Mecha BREAK for like a variety of different reasons. But this past Saturday, I was actually really looking forward to a specific type of stream that I wanted to have. I had this really cool idea that was inspired by my communication and interaction with people from like the main Discord, and I was really looking forward to playing the ranked mode with other people. Unfortunately, due to the game's absolutely abysmal population in the NA server, it crashed and burned that idea. I did not know that there was a tournament that happened earlier that day, but I also didn't know that the player base had gotten so small that after the tournament, people were tired, they wanted to rest. Maybe they didn't want to play Mecha BREAK for the rest of the day, but I remember sitting in queue for a fairly extended period of time and I couldn't find a match. Right now I'm sitting in general, and that's basically a very nice sweet spot. You can get matched with champions, grandmasters, basically a lot of really solid coverage for player matches. I didn't really want to play against bots because I don't think it would have been as interesting to see, and it was just really disheartening because for the first time in a while I was actually really excited to like have a stream instead of just like streaming Mecha BREAK because I feel like I had to, because a lot of people like really enjoyed watching me play Mecha BREAK. But that experience was so off-putting that I just kind of decided I don't really want to stream the game anymore until the Break Edition, or unless something crazy happens that's actually super interesting in between then. And it feels so strange to say because I'm the one that often glazed Mecha BREAK and talked about how amazing it is and how I tried to get people into playing it, but unfortunately we just have a player base that just dwindles and dwindles and dwindles. It just shrinks and shrinks and shrinks to the point that we can't have a fun community tournament, which is good. I think it's good that we have things like that without literally killing the queues. And not just at any time. A Saturday evening, the weekend, prime time. There weren't enough players to put in a match. And it was just so sad to see. And when I stream, I want to make sure, or at least try to make sure, people have an enjoyable experience. And at the same time, I also want to enjoy what I'm doing as well. I don't find enjoyment in waiting and waiting and waiting to get a match. I don't think a lot of people would enjoy that kind of gameplay of literally nothingness. And seeing that was just so sad to see, because it gave me like a big snowball of feelings, of emotions and things like that. I didn't even know that there was a tournament happening in the main Discord, which is the only method in which it is really advertised. It is in a channel in a different category, and I wasn't even subscribed to it. It wasn't even on my list of channels to see in Mecha BREAK. I don't know why it doesn't get posted under game news, because it is news about the game. I don't know why something else wasn't repurposed there. It was just really bad. It was just so off-putting. It's really sad. Like, even the main Twitter, they could advertise it if they really wanted to, but they just choose not to. They don't like working with NA, I guess. I don't know what kind of contract or what kind of hoops they had to jump through, but the JP community gets their stuff advertised all the time. So I don't really know why the English Twitter decides. I really hate the English Mecha BREAK community. Fuck them. I don't really understand the ideology, the business reasoning behind that, because it just seems like it's free advertising for the game, showing off the game's actual content, the actual combat, and it just doesn't happen. It just feels like a waste of space, a waste of time. I don't really know how better to describe it. But that's not to say I'm gonna stop making content about Mecha BREAK. If anything, maybe I'll actually get to it more often. Maybe I'll still make videos, or actually properly make videos about like upcoming patches, maybe updates about things, my reaction, my opinions of different things. That is definitely not something I'm going to completely abandon. I'm just really disappointed this season, and it's really sad to see the game in this very sorry state. I want it to get better. But even if I advertise a lot, like I posted a clip recently and it got so much interaction, so much intrigue, so much interest, but if people play, the game is still riddled with a lot of core problems and core issues that has driven players away, that has cull and reduce retention. It's really bad. It's genuinely really bad. But what can we do? What can I do? I can't do anything. So I've decided that for the foreseeable future, I won't be streaming Mecha BREAK until it's the Break Edition, or unless there's something interesting that happens. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna head off, and maybe the next Mecha BREAK related video you'll see is my opinions about the game that needs to get changed, that needs to get fixed, because it is rife with so many issues and so many problems. Anyway, I'm dipping out. I'm going, and make sure you take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.